Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. This is your host Ryan Kennedy, and today's episode is coming in from a listener for our weekday Q&A about what nutritional supplement I would choose if I could only pick one. Now, this is a tough question because I take a lot of various different vitamins and minerals and additional supplemental nutrients to really enhance my health, promote longevity, really achieve peak performance mentally, physically, and emotionally. And while I think someone can be optimally healthy without supplements, I've talked in a past weekday Q&A episode, which you could find by searching the word supplement, is in today's day and age, to really be optimally healthy, to really achieve your peak and your best, I do think supplementation is extraordinarily helpful and in some cases necessary, because we live in a world much more toxic than our ancestors lived in. We have more stressors. We have a lot of variables going on in today's day and age, being in 2021, that humans throughout evolution, throughout history, weren't up against. And so because of that, I think there's a place for what I like to call a little better living through science. And so if I were to only pick one nutrient, one supplement product, it'd be a tough one, but I would pick a high quality multivitamin. Now there's, systemic enzymes that would be, in the running for this position of number one, because I love supplemental systemic enzymes for a multitude of reasons. I'll do an episode on that in the future. And also a number of other things that one can, argue are very important. But the reason I would pick a high quality multivitamin is because you're getting a whole bunch of different vitamins and nutrients covered with one product. And I really have to emphasize the high quality, because there are so many lousy products, so many terrible products when it comes to multivitamins especially. And when you look at some of the more popular brands like Centrum Silver, men's or women's One A Day, these are made by pharmaceutical companies. They're using synthetic vitamins that are not bioavailable. They're using all sorts of additives like coloring agents, which makes no sense. Who cares what color your supplement is? Preservatives, stabilizers, free flow agents, all sorts of jazz in that capsule or in that tablet that you don't want in your body. So these are not going to be health promoting. And I actually think you're probably better off not taking any supplements than taking one of these cheap multivitamins you get at Costco or you get from one of these big industrial brands. With that being said, a high quality multivitamin is an excellent idea because you're getting an assortment of essential vitamins that you need more of that are hard to obtain for a lot of people. Things like vitamin D3, the cofactors you need for vitamin D3 like vitamin K2, magnesium, boron, silica, phosphorus. You're bringing in some iodine and some selenium. You're getting all sorts. There's dozens and dozens of different nutrients in a good quality multivitamin complex. So now most of you who are still with me here probably thinking, all right, Ryan, spit it out. What's the one that you would take? And the best formula I have found, by and far, is made by a company called Mother Earth Labs, and it's called pH Balancer. Terrible name. I don't know why they're calling it pH Balancer. I don't believe in the notion that everyone's top goal should be to balance pH. I think our bodies do a pretty good job of that naturally with our kidney function and other systems. Not to say people should overconsume acidic foods, because most acidic foods are problematic for other reasons. But back to the multivitamin, it's an excellent formula. It's got organic sourced ingredients. It's got a great ratio of a lot of these different nutrients. It's got adequate amounts of your B vitamins. It's so freaking rock star. And it's not cheap. I'm going to tell everyone right now, a month's supply of this stuff is like $60, which for a lot of people for one product is a little steep. But I will say, if it's one product that eliminates the need for 20 other supplements, that's a great value. It's simple, it's in a liquid, doesn't taste bad, you keep it in the fridge, you just take a tablespoon with breakfast, tablespoon with dinner, very simple. They do make a comprehensive core multivitamin in a capsule form that I don't like quite as much as the pH Balancer, but it's still far better than almost any other multivitamin I've come across. And that is great if people are on the go a lot, they like to travel, they don't want to deal with a liquid. I get the convenience of a capsule, but the liquid is superior. So that is my recommendation. That is my answer to today's question. If I can only pick one supplement, it would be this rockstar formula of a multivitamin, multi-mineral complex to just kind of get adequate amounts of a lot of different things and cover your bases in a lot of different ways from a nutritional supplement perspective. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. If you found it helpful,
please share it along to anyone else you believe it can serve. You can submit your own question to be answered on the show by going to ryankennedyhealth.com/podcast. Be sure to subscribe and leave a review for the show. Your feedback helps to support me on my mission to positively impact as many people as possible with this information. Please note, the information depicted in this episode is purely for informational purposes only. Please consult your healthcare professional before making any changes to your lifestyle or routine.